All right, we're going. How you doing? My name's Devin.
My name's Joe. How
Joe.
you doing?
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. So where are you from? Are you from around this area?
Actually, I was born in Chicago, but I moved to Mississippi at the age of 8 years old and everything, and I was raised down there to the age of 22.
Okay. So you started from Chicago, went to Mississippi. How was that?
Mississippi was good, actually. I learned a lot of stuff in Mississippi for farming. It's a lot of racial stuff down there, you know what I'm saying, where blacks stay on one side, whites stay on the other side, and stuff like that. But
okay, what part were you from? My brother's from Shelby.
I'm from Jackson.
Okay.
Jackson, Mississippi, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know a little bit about it because we drove up there from up here to down there, and I noticed like some of the towns kind of had like a segregated type of thing.
Yeah.
Because like Shelby, I think was like pretty much all black from what I saw.
Yeah. We had like where I grew up at, we had like one white person go to our school.
Okay.
And you know he was picked on. You know, it's an all black school, and you're the only white person there and everything. And I know that kind of made him feel uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? But once we got a chance to know him, he was one of the guys after that, you know what I'm saying? He was cool. We graduated together. We still keep in contact with each other on Facebook and everything and stuff like that. All my classmates and him and everybody else, you know, for that. But some of my classmates are dead now, you know, it's like, hey, life still goes on.
Right.
You know? So for that, hey, it was a good life up there. I'm going back in October because my son's mother is not doing too good, so I need to go up there and check on her, and I'm gonna carry my baby with me and everything. But for that, hey, I'm out here, you know. It's one of them things where, like right now, me and my baby homeless, you know, but I got a job lined up where, you know, we're gonna be established where we need to be and stuff, and trying to get over to my trailer over there in DeWitt, Iowa, that we're cleaning out, and I just paid my lot rent and everything, and so trying to get it together out here, man. It's hard out here trying to be out here being homeless and stuff the way we are, you know. We have people that feed us, that come by and feed us every day. Well, almost every day, but sometimes we have to survive on our own.
Is that the church folks?
Yes. Like we can go to St. Anthony's and eat Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday we have people that come down here and give us sack lunches, underwear, clothing, toothpaste, toothbrush, soap, you know, utensils that we need to actually survive out here. You know, it's like I say, you know, it's hard, but we'll get it together. You know what I'm saying? We will. It takes time, man. Like I say, time is everything. You know, you got to coordinate, you got to build, you got to get the resources that, you know, that's thrown out here to you in order to survive out here. You know, it's what it is. You know, we got, like I say, I got a lot of friends out here too, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But yeah, we survive. We just take it day by day. That's what we do.
So you said you were in Mississippi when you were 22, then you moved. Did you move here?
Yes.
Okay.
I moved here with my sister Joanne, which stays in Springfield now. I have a sister here in Davenport. Her name is Vicky and everything. And, you know, she's part of my support system too and everything. But I am married and everything. But, you know, my wife has the house for right now, but she's with her dad. You know, her dad is real sick and everything. So she's been over there taking care of him and everything. And I'll go home and take care of my dog and everything. Like, he just swallowed a whole golf ball last night and had to take him to the emergency room to get it removed. But yeah, I done had him for 14 years. That's my ace boom coon. He really is, you know. I can't have him out here because I have him out here and somebody touch me, he goes off. He goes, yeah, completely off. So I try to keep him home. You know what I'm saying? But for us that, how should I say it? I'm good. I'm actually good, you know.
Okay.
I'm still blessed, you know. I'm still blessed. God still blesses me each and every day to wake up and see another day and take care of business the way I do.
Good.
So,
so I know you said you kind of get into like farming down there. Did you do any of that for like career-wise?
yeah, basically like fuzz, like cows, pigs, and stuff like that. Yeah, that was our sort of eating. You know what I'm saying? We had smokehouses, we had outhouses, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And eggs. We had chickens. We had all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like my cousin right now, he has his own farm now. He got cows, chickens, hogs, and stuff like that. And he was like, mainly I just have them because it's me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hate to see people kill animals. I done killed them. That's what Tyson does. They kill cows to have meat for us to eat and everything. So that's what we did down there. You know, we raise them. They get up to size that we know we need to have, and we'll skin them, get all the meat out of them, and we'll put them in outhouses, smoke houses, as they call them. That was our sausage, our ground beef, whatever we needed, you know what I'm saying, in order to survive down there. And it was good living. It really was.
What made you move from down there up to here?
I moved from there because there was no jobs at that time. You know, only jobs that you had was cutting puckwood and putting on the back of a truck, and that was like, you know, minimum wage back then. You know, like $5.25 an hour or whatever, and stuff like that. But when I moved here, I figured out, I moved here. I got a job at Culver's. I was there for 5 years and stuff. Then I found other opportunities that was giving me, you know, paying me more money. And I was like, okay, like this opportunity that I got coming up on Thursday, I get a chance to make $19.75 an hour just washing 18-wheelers.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So it's a start for me where, okay, now I have this good job. Now I can do things that I need to do to get away from out here. You know what I'm saying? Because out here, like I say, it's hard, but you make it what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it's like, okay, hey, I'm going to make this home right here until I find a better opportunity to go somewhere and actually live my life the way I want to live it. You know what I'm saying? You have to plan. If you don't plan, you don't go nowhere. That's the way I see it. That's the way I feel about it. I don't know about nobody else, but that's the way I feel. You know, so like I say, I got a lot of friends out here, you know what I'm saying? Who my backbone's right here. It's my baby over here and stuff, and that's my backbone. She keeps me the way I need to be kept. For taking care of business, we got to do this, we got to do that. She just filled out an application for housing that we can get into real quick. You know what I'm saying? So now everything is coming together as one, because that's the way we need to be, is as one. And we need a good support system behind us too. You know, and I got that good support system with her. You know, so for us that, I don't know what else to say after that. You know, it's like, life is hard, but you make life out of what you want to make life out of. You know what I'm saying? My life is like, I'm still fighting for my house right now, because me and my wife are getting divorced. I'm still fighting for my house. But like she told me, she was like, you ain't got to fight for the house. She was like, it's yours. You the one that bought it. I was like, but you got to think about it. You're the one in charge too. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, I will not take your house or anything like that. Let's get this divorce, and you can go back in your house. But after, I don't know how long that's going to be right now. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that, I got a good support system. I like my support system. Everybody, you know, is behind me. Whatever I do, whatever decisions I make them on my own. If I make bad decisions one day and make the good decision the next day, that's still on me. You know what I'm saying? I have to make them choices for myself, not for nobody else. You know, that's the way I feel. You know, but I feel like they have all these buildings that's running around here that's abandoned, where they can fix them up and put all us homeless people in them. You know what I'm saying? Put us homeless people in something where they don't have to worry about. Give them cheap rent. You know what I'm saying? Give them cheap rent. Or if they can't make no money, hey, still put them somewhere where they can have somewhere to stay. Instead of being out here in these streets in this cold. It's finna get cold out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And some of the people survive, some don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold. They ain't got nowhere warm to actually be in. Or somewhere where they can say, okay, this is mine. I got this support system that's helping me and stuff like that. And they got all these buildings that's running around here and don't want to do nothing with them but tear them down, instead of saying, hey, we're going to build another homeless shelter for these homeless people where they have somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? That's my philosophy. That's my thinking. That's what I see when I walk around here. That's what I see. I see a lot of things that they can do with stuff, but they don't want to do it. They're not trying to help us. Now they passed a law where they catch a homeless person somewhere, they can arrest them. How do that work? I don't understand that. This man is homeless. What y'all gonna do with him? Put him in jail and let him sit there until y'all find something to do with him? You know what I'm saying? I think that's wrong. I really think it's wrong.
Have you seen that actually happen?
Huh?
Have you seen that actually happen?
Yeah, right downtown, Davenport. They got a homeless shelter downtown Davenport. You cannot sleep in front of the homeless shelter anymore. If you do, you get arrested. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's wrong. These people have nowhere else to go, but y'all want to arrest them for being somewhere where they feel safe at and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like who? I done spent the night right down here. I done spent the night down here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's hard and everything, but still, we got to have somewhere to go. We got to have somewhere to lay our heads. You know what I'm saying? Now, for us, me and her, yeah, we're staying in my truck right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're good. But I'm still looking at the other people that's out here, that's homeless, that's sleeping on these benches, or you can't even go over there and sleep now to keep warm when it's cold outside because the police coming in and tell you have to move around.
Sorry, where are you pointing to?
Right across the street. See that little door right there, right across the street? It goes to the Sky Bridge. It goes to the Sky Bridge, but most people go in there to get out the cold. You know what I'm saying? You got people sleep over there in the Figgy. You know what I'm saying? Right up on that little ramp right there. Now, I done spent the night over there a couple of nights, you know what I'm saying? But it's finna get cold. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna wanna, you got people out here that's trying to buy tents. Pitch tents here, pitch tents there, but when you pitch them, they come and tell you, hey, you got to move, you got to move on. You can't spend the night here. You know what I'm saying? And I think forgive my French, I think it's bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I just want to, I help a lot of people out here. You know what I'm saying? I give them clothes. Some of the old clothes that I have in my storage that I'm not going to wear anymore and stuff like that, like sweatpants, hoodies and stuff like that. And we try to take care of each other out here. If we can't take care of each other out here, ain't nobody else going to take care of us. And that's the truth. You know, it is. It really is.
Is there any place where they leave people alone at?
Well, mostly we stay right along this river.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have people that's down there on the sidewalk by the river and shit that spend the night down. They won't mess with them down there. You know what I'm saying? It's like areas where it's warm at, or Most people like, I done seen people go down there by the stadium and be right up under there. You know what I'm saying? Be right up under there. And I asked the guy one day, I was like, is it really warm up under there? He was like, yeah. As long as you got a blanket and something to wrap up in for the sleeping blanket. He's like, but for us that, yeah, it keep the wind off me. Like, okay. You had some people sit down there on the stage, that sleeps on the stage down there at night. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with them. You know, we try to stay along this way. Me and my baby, we up there. So we up on top of the hill and everything. But for us, this is where we come out here, we have a nice time, we kick it, we listen to music and stuff like that. And then at the end of the night, everybody leaves and they go separate ways. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we do it. But during the daytime, yeah, we're out here during the daytime because it's nice and it's finna get cold in October. I already know. It's finna get cold in October, but hey, it is what it is for right now.
Okay. How long you been out here for?
Damn, babe, how long we been out here?
2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, we've been out here for 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you out here?
Me, myself, what got me out here was, like I said, I'm going through a divorce, getting ready to go through one. So that's what got me out here.
Okay. Like you got kicked out of the place, or like you just
no,
voluntarily?
I just left. I just left because I know how things was going to get between me and my wife, and I didn't want that and everything. So for anything else with me, that's what got me out here. But like I said, I got a strong opportunity now. I got a chance to get this job on Thursday, and after that, it's gonna be smooth sailing from there. You know what I'm saying? With the income I'm finna make, yeah, I can get me another house. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna take me long. My credit ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But I make it out of what it is. You know, hey. I wake up one day and be like, okay, this is what we're going to do today. This is how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to do that. And we talk about it. Then we decide what we're going to do and we go from there. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to rush everything. Everything's not going to come to us all at one time. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. You know, but I do be concerned about the people that I'm out here that is homeless. I'm concerned about them too. Right along with me and her. You know what I'm saying? This is what goes on. Because you have a lot of homeless people out here, man. And you have a lot of people out here that has a whole lot of mental problems. You know what I'm saying? Okay, help the people with the mental problems first. And then come back and help the ones that, you know, that's able to do this and do that. Like my friend Damien over there, he has a mental problem. He talks to himself. You know what I'm saying? And he gets mad if he don't get what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that need help. You know what I'm saying? People like that. And they don't, here in Davenport, they don't care. I don't think they don't care around here. Oh, well, let them stay out there. They'll kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? I know that's how they looking at it. Oh, they'll kill themselves. Who gives a fuck? We don't care. Let them do what they want to do. If they die, we'll just go over and pick them up and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's Davenport. It's Davenport. You know, they really don't care. Here in Davenport, they don't. They don't care about anything. Like I said, they got all these abandoned buildings and houses and all this stuff running around here that's in good shape, but want to tear them down instead of trying to put homeless people somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's my philosophy, and I'm sticking with what I believe in because they can. They got the funding for all this. They just don't want to do it. They just don't want to do anything for anybody that's out here homeless. They don't. Like the churches, I give the churches credit. I give it where credit is due. They help. You know what I'm saying? They give us clothes, underwear, socks, shoes, backpacks, bikes, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that people actually need. to get back and forth where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like the church, the lady that came today, she was from the church. She came and she fed us with tortillas and some kind of Mexican dish that she had made. And she sat out here and gave us the word of God and everything else, played church music and all that. I give it to the churches here because they care. The city of Davenport don't care. They don't care if you sit out here and commit suicide. They do not care. It's just another person off the street that they ain't got to worry about. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say about it. I really don't, you know. If they cared, then we wouldn't be out here if they cared. Really, we wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And we actually wouldn't. That's the way I feel about it.
Do you know if there's like much of, so like all the services that are out here, is that all solely from the church then?
Some of it is, some of it ain't. Like you got community, what is it? Community care, where they help you try to pay your light bill, your rent and shit like that. And then you also got DHS that help you with your food stamps and whatever else you need for that. But those are the only services that I know that actually cares and tries. You know what I'm saying? But I still give it to the churches. I got to give it to the churches. I think they care more about the homeless people out here than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have to go and get brand new socks, brand new, underwears and stuff to give us while we're out here. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to do that. But they
so they're
do
providing y'all clothes as well?
Yeah, they provide us clothes, shoes, socks, toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, wipes, all this. These are from all the churches. From the churches. It ain't from the city of Davenport, believe that. Believe that. It's not from the city of Davenport. Because the city of Davenport wouldn't even do nothing like that, but it's from the churches. Like the lady said today, she was like, I really don't have to do this. She was like, but I care about y'all. I care about how y'all live out here and what goes on, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I give it all to the churches. Like St. Anthony's up the street. They do the food pantry, you know what I'm saying? They feed you and they give you tokens for the bus. They give you food. They provide you clothes and everything. And that's every day, Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? So at least they do what they need to do to help us out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I give it to the churches.
Do you know if things have gotten like easier or harder at all lately?
Nah, I wouldn't say it got easier or harder. Would you say that? Life out here. No, it's easy. Yeah, I would say it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Because we have all utensils that these churches are giving us to survive out here. You know what I'm saying? They feed us. You know what I'm saying? They make sure we're not hungry, and that's three different. Huh? No, you'll never go hungry in Davenport.
Train go by?
I would say every hour and a half.
Every hour and a half?
Yeah, every hour and a half. But it don't too much bother us and shit. We're used to it now because we always down here, you know. This is like a safe haven. The fountain is like a safe haven for us. You know, we come down here, we sit around, we eat. Like I say, we got friends that come down and we kick it and we do what we do.
Nobody really bothers y'all too much?
No. Nobody bothers us. the police pass by and wave at us and keep on going. We're not doing nothing wrong out here. You know, we just sitting out here, we just having conversations and being us. That's all we can be. You know, that's it. I know, babe, we gotta get up a hill here in a few minutes. You still got my phone? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm helping somebody move, so I told her we'll be back by 6.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the life of what we do around here. That's it.
Is there anything that you'd maybe like to see? I mean, would you like the city to get more involved, or like?
Yeah, I would like the city to get more involved in what the homeless do out here, because all they think that we do is, oh, they're gonna drink, they're gonna mess up, they're going to jail tonight, you know, stuff like that. Which, yeah, a lot of us do drink out here, you know what I'm saying? But we don't take it to the extreme where we're gonna get arrested or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, yeah, I would like to see the city get more involved into the homeless, you know what I'm saying? Because that'll help a lot of things out. If y'all want us off the street, y'all got to help us. If you want us off the street, y'all got to help us. If you're not gonna help us, then we're gonna be out here. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna help us get off the streets, then, hey, we're gonna be out here. That's just the way it is.
Are there much for like addiction services?
What's that?
Is there much for like addiction services that you've known? Because I know in Cedar Rapids, I think they have like a clinic to where like if somebody has like something like a heroin addiction, they'll give them methadone.
Yeah, we got the services here. We got the Salvation Army. Right. They have a place in the hospital in case of addiction and stuff like that. People I hang out with don't have addictions, so I really can't say anything about that one. Addictions. You know, like heroin addiction, meth, and all that shit. But for people that's around here, no, we don't. No, ain't no addictions out here. Only addiction out here is trying to get off the goddamn streets. That's the only addiction out here, is trying to get off these streets, man. It's like I say, it's hard. And then after everything that went up already, right along with food, rent, clothing, all that stuff went up since Trump got in office. But for that, nah, we all good. We all good. We look out for each other out here, you know. We have to, because ain't nobody else gonna look out for us. So we have to look out for each other out here. And that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate your time, man.